going to be my favorite drugstore products, just legitimately straight up my favorite drugstore products. No tag or limits to the number of products I chose. I just went through my collection and picked my favorites. So I did include e.l.f. in this video, which I know isn't readily available in most standard, I guess, drugstores, but it is in most Targets now, and it is available online, which I feel like everyone purchases from e.l.f. online now anyway. So I did include e.l.f. because it is such an integral part of my makeup routine, and it is drugstore prices. I did not include NYX, however, which I have to give kind of like a honorable mention because I do use NYX every day as well, but it's not available, I think, only in Ulta's maybe, but even then it's not a great selection. So I didn't include NYX, but that's all I have to say about that. I categorized everything into face, eyes, and lips, so hopefully that will kind of, eyes, lips, face, e.l.f. Okay. So I will get started now. I'm going to start with the face products. So firstly, my favorite foundation of all time, not just drugstore, is the Revlon Color Stay Liquid Foundation. However, I don't have one with me because I'm using the whipped foundation right now, and I want to use that one up before I buy a new liquid one. But I've gone through, I believe, like 3 bottles of the liquid foundation, and I love it. Love, love, love it. So I feel like everyone's already heard of it, but if you haven't and you are looking for a drugstore foundation, I definitely recommend the Revlon Color Stay Liquid Foundation. Okay, so moving on to face powders, I actually picked 2. The first one is the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, and I haven't used this for a long time. I actually got this last month, but I love it. It's in 004 Sandstorm, but what I like about this is that it's actually a very good mattifying powder. I feel like all powders claim to be mattifying or to keep you matte throughout the day, but this one actually kind of lives up to its claims. So I really like this, and for a drugstore powder, I believe it's only like $4 to $5, which is a good price compared to the rest of the brand's face powders. I think this one is actually a really decent price and decent powder, so this is my favorite. The other one I picked is from e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. pressed powder from the Studio line, and this one's more of like a powder foundation, I would say, because this one has more coverage than the Rimmel one does. This is in Sand, which is kind of weird because that one's in Sandstorm. I guess I have sandy skin. I don't know. That was weird. Okay. This is a really like silky feeling powder. It's been compared to some MAC powder. I don't know. I don't use MAC face products, but the only problem with this, or not problem I guess, but con, is how little product you get in here. I mean, it is just this thin slice of powder right here, but it is a really, really good product. It's blendable, and again, it's very silky. It feels nice going on, so that is the e.l.f. Studio Pressed Powder. Okay, so I picked one bronzer. This is my favorite bronzer of all time. I don't know why I said I picked one bronzer. This is the only bronzer I ever use. This is the NYC Sunny Bronzer, and I have gone through like 5 of these compacts. I love this powder. This is what it looks like, and I'm wearing it today. You probably can't really tell because I look like a vampire. I love this product. I use it every single day. It is by far the best quality bronzer I have ever used. It's not orangey, it's not muddy. I don't know how they got the perfect color, but it is legitimately the perfect bronzer shade. So I picked that one, and I definitely recommend this for anyone, really. It's just so beautiful. Okay, I didn't pick a face concealer or blush for the drugstore because I don't really have any that I would claim to be favorites. If you guys have any recommendations, feel free to leave them, but I did pick a highlighter actually. This is the e.l.f. Baked Blush in Peachy Cheeky. It does look like a blush color, and even swatched it could be a blush color, but it does like apply it does apply as a highlighter very, very well. It is reminiscent of the MAC Mineralized Skin Finishes. This I feel like applies better than the MAC one does. I do have a couple of those, but I feel like this one's even better. It applies very naturally. You don't have to really blend at all. Just kind of apply it, and it just kind of makes your skin glow, and you don't really have to do a whole lot of anything. So I love this, and I would definitely recommend it. And it's a fairly decent amount of product. You're not going to have to use a lot, so it's going to last a long time anyway. So high five, e.l.f. You get a high five from me. Moving on on to eyes, I'm going to start with eye bases. And my favorite drugstore eyeshadow base anyway, are the Maybelline Color Tattoo shadows. Now I only have 2 of them, but I don't really need any more because my eyeshadow base collection is fairly set now. But this is the one in Barely Beige, which was limited edition, unfortunately. It's a really pretty light champagne color. But honestly, my favorite one is the one from the permanent line, which works fine for me. This is the one in bold gold. I'm wearing it today under the gold eyeshadow that I'm wearing, but it looks like this, and I've used this one quite a bit more than the other one actually. But I love this shadow. I think it's really, really pretty. These bases are by far the best drugstore eyeshadow bases, cream shadow products I've ever used. Even better than like the NYX Jumbo eyeshadow pencils, I think. And they're more readily available than NYX anyway. So I recommend those a lot because they have a not huge, but quite a big range of colors. And so you should try them if you haven't because they're good. Yay. Alright, so moving on to eyeshadow, I have the e.l.f. Mineral eyeshadows.
If you guys have been watching my videos for a while, you know that whenever these pop up in a video of mine, I go on a rant rave because I love them so much and nobody talks about them, and I feel like they deserve so much more credit. They're just amazing.
They're very, very shimmery, almost metallic looking, which I say every time I talk about them, but I just love them. And I use this one. This is Caffeinated, which is like a warm, like brown, golden brown type shade, and it's so pretty. I use this literally every day, maybe 6 out of 7 days of the week if one day I'm feeling a little adventurous, but generally speaking I use this every day. And then this is Celebrity, which I use as a lid color quite often, not every day, but pretty often. So I love those. If you can get your hands on them, if you place an online order, definitely get the mineral shadows because I love them. Love them. Okay, I need to stop. Okay, I'm done. Okay, so another eyeshadow product is the Wet n Wild palette in Comfort Zone. I do really like this palette, and I have got a lot of use out of it. So that sounded weird. Am I the only one who thinks that sounded? I got a lot of... Anyway, this is what it looks like, and I just love this palette. I think Wet n Wild Color Icon shadows in general are very good, high quality, but this palette in particular is such a very easily worn palette that I feel like everyone should use it, or should get it at least, because Wet n Wild in general is a very good eyeshadow brand now. Okay, I have another shadow, but I only use this. My words just do not go well. That doesn't even make sense. L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in Iced Latte. I love this product, and I used this in my last video for my inner corner highlight, which is what I use this for all the time. Literally every day. This is what it looks like. It's just like a really, really reflective, shimmery highlight, champagne-ish type color, but it's really, really beautiful in the inner corners. I'm wearing it today, you probably can't tell, I don't know, maybe you can, but it's just really, really pretty, and again, it's very reflective, so it brings so much light to the eyes. I did like an all matte eyeshadow look, and then I used this just very little on the inner corner, and it was like, ba-bam! Well, not really, but it was kind of cool. Okay. I do love the Milani pencil liner. This is the Liquify Metallic Eyeliner Pencil. This is not metallic. I love this liner. It's much, much better than the Urban Decay ones and much, much more affordable. So I highly recommend this. I am wearing it today on my waterline and my tight line, so I like that one a lot. I have 2 mascara picks, and my first one is my favorite, and it just makes me sad because it's no longer sold in stores. It is available online. And as far as I know, they're not discontinuing it, but they're just not selling it in stores. So I feel like it's on its way to being discontinued, which is just depressing on so many levels. But this is the Maybelline Define Lash Volume, the waterproof version. Nah. It's just a rubber brush with kind of like a tapered like middle. I don't know how to say that. Like an hourglass, I guess you could say. But the formula is what I love about it because it holds my curl. That is my #1 need out of a mascara, is curl holding ability. I have hooded lids, I have straight lashes. So if you combine those two, if you curl your lashes, the hooded lids push your lashes down until they go straight. It's all just sad, so Yeah. My other mascara pick is just the Lash Blast Volume, the waterproof version as well. I just love the original one. I don't think they had any need to change anything about it, but that's another favorite. So if you haven't tried Lash Blast, I don't know where you have been, but that is a necessity. Yeah, I don't know if I should include this in like the eyes or what. This is an eyebrow setting gel, and I would show you the one that I use every day, but it's really gross looking, so I'm just going to show you the new one that I just bought. But it's the Wet Gloss Lash and Brow Clear Mascara. That did not sound right, but that's what it says. It's basically just clear mascara and clear brow gel, and I use both sides for my brows, and they seem to be the same, so I think they're just lying when they say they're different. But basically, it works as a brow setting gel, setting mascara, however you want to call it, but it's perfect. It doesn't, my brows don't move at all, so it's nice. So awesome. Now I'm done with the eyes and moving on to the lip products. The first category I'm going to do is balms, and I only picked one. I picked the Maybelline Baby Lips. It took me a while to even buy these. I didn't buy them until months after they had come out because I just didn't think they were going to be that great, but they actually really are. The ones I'm showing you today are Pink Punch and Coral Crush. Now this one is part of the limited edition collection at Walgreens. However, I read on Nuvo Cheap's blog that this might possibly be coming to the permanent line. I don't know if it's true, but it might be. So it's just a coral color, and it is quite pigmented on the lips. And then Pink Punch, I'm sure you guys have seen. This one smells the best, I think, of all the ones that I have. But it's just a pretty pink color. During the day, if you need like a quick color spruce up to your lips, that's a really good product for it. I picked one favorite gloss, and I feel like I always forget to mention this gloss because, I don't know, it just kind of sits there. And I don't really realize how much I use it. But it's the Maybelline Shine Sensational Gloss in Peach Sorbet. It's a very pretty sheer peach color, like very sheer. But it's nice and glossy, and it's not sticky at all. And it smells really good. If you have the Baby Lips in Peach Kiss, I think it is, it's the exact same scent. I love this gloss. I was wearing it today. It's kind of worn off, but I don't know. It's just, it's a very easy gloss to wear over any lipstick, any lip product. It's just, I like this. Okay. Alright, so one of my favorite lipstick lines from the drugstore is the Balm line from L'Oreal. I think the name is crap, but I love the product. This is the one I'm wearing today. I only have two of these actually. The other one I have is Nourishing Nude, which is my favorite one, and I just don't know where it is. It's like MIA in my makeup collection, so I'll find it eventually, but this is Caramel Comfort, number 819, but it's basically just a nude. It has a little bit of shimmer to it, but I like these because they are very moisturizing and like smooth when you apply them on your lips. I just really like these. They're very nice. The packaging is pretty, so I would highly recommend checking out that line. I have one favorite Revlon lip butter. I can't say the line in general is my favorite because, I don't know, I just don't wear them that often. I have like 5, but they just kind of sit there. This is the one in Red Velvet, and I really do like this one a lot. Great for fall, great for any time in general, but it is a really, really pretty deep red. Good for all skin tones, smooth as it applies. Very pigmented, just a very, very nice red lipstick. And last product for this video is the Wet n Wild lipstick in 522A, which is my favorite right now. I'm obsessed with this lipstick. And it was only 99 cents, which is kind of crazy, but it's just a basic red. It's a little bit deeper than the Revlon one. This lasts for a fairly long time. If you've seen my Instagram pictures, or if you follow me on Instagram, I've been wearing red lipsticks almost every day, and it's always this one. So I just love this, and it's worth every penny, every 99 pennies that it costs to me. Okay. Alright, so that is it for this video. Hopefully you guys liked it. Let me know what your favorite drugstore products are, especially if you have any concealer recommendations, because I really am curious to find like a good quality drugstore concealer. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. I don't know if I already said that, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Hello. Just pass on by. Keep going. Let's get our move on. Making a song. I don't know what I was gonna say next. I cut my hair. That's why it looks crappy. Why am I so awkward? I don't know. Don't you feel special? I would feel special. No, I wouldn't.